of at least 5.6 million registered refugees that fit the definition of Unrwa and therefore are entitled to its services throughout the Middle East, in Palestine itself, in the West Bank and Gaza, plus neighboring countries like Jordan, Lebanon, and Syria.
Right. We're also now joined by Huda Amori, who is a graduate of the University of Manchester, where she founded and chaired the Boycott, Divestment and Sanctions Society. She's also coordinated the national BDS campaigns there. She's joining us now from London this morning. Huda, good morning to you, and thank you for joining us. Huda, what do you make of the importance of Unrwa at this point in time for Palestinian refugees and the fact that right now its funding is under threat, A, of course, because of the pandemic, and B, because mainly of the U.S. funding?
First of all, I just want to thank you for having me on Indus News. I think we know that Unrwa is quite vitally important to Palestinian refugees, and that's mostly because of the political situation and the apartheid regime that's been imposed by Israel on Palestinians. For example, in Gaza, over 70% of the population there are refugees who've been displaced from other parts of Palestine, and we know that they've been under a severe blockade for over 10 years. And it's no secret that the US hasn't necessarily put Palestinian human rights and respect for international law at the heart of its foreign policy, especially when it comes to the situation for Palestinians. Instead, they've been cutting funding to UNRWA whilst continuing to provide $3.8 billion in military aid, which continues to entrench aggression on the Palestinian people. So I think UNRWA is vitally important for the Palestinians, but that's only because of the political situation and the aggression towards them by Israel, and that could only be possible with the support of states like the US, countries like the US, who are continuing to fund Israel's crimes against the Palestinian people and provide them with diplomatic cover and impunity to allow them to commit war crimes without any consequences.